when scientists discover how to hop human consciousness into lifelike robotic animals, which also gives people the ability to communicate with animals, animal lover Mabel seizes an opportunity to use the technology, uncovering mysteries within the animal world that are beyond anything she ever could have imagined. Now, if you think that story sounds a bit like James Cameron's Avatar, you wouldn't be wrong. And in order to avoid others from making that comparison, Pixar hangs a lampshade by making the comparison in the movie itself, which isn't a bad thing, but it does highlight how Hoppers won't be remembered as Pixar's most original film. I mean, the story revolves around an environment getting destroyed in order to make way for the construction of a highway. It isn't exactly breaking any new ground here. But the premise of seeing a character hop into the body of a beaver is entertaining enough to help carry the otherwise simple story, on top of the fact that Mabel is an endearing and relatable main character. Plus, this is probably Pixar's funniest film to date. Unfortunately, I do think that the movie becomes a little too absurd for its own good. I mean, the premise is inherently a bit silly, but I definitely think that the story jumps the shark at one point. Literally. Still, this is a beautifully animated film with a nice message. Sure, that message is a little heavy-handed, but it's not like the movie is going for subtlety here. Hoppers fully embraces its environmental themes and its wacky story, which is something that I do respect. Plus, as someone who happens to be a huge animal lover, I can't deny that a handful of scenes did make me get a little emotional. I just wish the film leaned more into these genuine and emotional beats, more so than it did with the sillier and goofier ones. Still, with its themes about unity, environmental preservation, and understanding humanity's place in nature, I do think that this is a better film than Pixar's last movie, Elio. So hopefully more people will come out to see this one. Because while the movie may not be one of Pixar's best films, it still happens to be a delightful and entertaining feature. And Tom the Lizard is literally my spirit animal. I laughed every single time this little guy was on screen. But the film is filled with plenty of other fun characters too. Characters who come to life thanks to the talented voice cast and the incredible animation team. So, despite having some personal issues with it, Hoppers would still get a mild recommendation from me. But be sure to let me know what you think of the film, and as always, thanks for watching.